Jesus Christ.
So narinig po natin, lalo na sa later part ng ating gospel, the older son saying, "Look, all these years, I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me a young goat. But when this son of yours who has squandered your property with prostitutes come home, you killed the fattened calf for him." So parang merong halong selos. At mababanaag natin na talaga naman masama ang loob ng older son. Don't we sometimes feel like the elder son in the passage above that I mentioned? Di ba minsan meron tayong ganong mga pakiramdam. Tapat tayo sa Panginoon. Napakabait ko sa kapwa ko. Pero bakit ganito ang nangyayari sa buhay ko? Lalo na kung hindi maganda. Wala naman akong ginagawang masama. Hindi ako pumapatay. Bakit ganito ang nangyayari sa akin? Nagbabasa naman ako ng Biblia araw-araw. Nagro-rosaryo. Nagnunovina. Laman ako ng simbahan. Pero bakit nga ba ganito ang nangyayari sa akin? Walang pinatubangguya para sa akin ang Panginoon. Idagdag pa natin ang mga panalangin nating hindi nasasagot. And then we look around, good things happening to sinners. Parang mas mainam pa yung nangyayari sa mga marites, mga gossipers, mga swindlers. And then we eventually cry, parang yung elder son, "Lord, it's unfair. Unfair ka, Lord." And to the worst, tatalikod tayo at magtatampo sa Panginoon. God is so unfair. Sa linggo pong ito, ang hamon po sa atin ng ating Panginoong Yesus ay unawain ang konsepto ng grasya. Because when we are wired for fairness, we can only have this question in life. Do good deeds and be blessed. Do bad things and you'll be punished. Pero hindi po ganito ang konsepto ng Panginoon. God is gracious. Maaaring sabihin natin, He is unfair. But ang katotohanan po, God is gracious. Remember what God's mercy means. Grace is when God gives what we do not deserve. Grace is when God gives what we do not deserve. Because God is always good. Ngayon, kung nauunawaan po natin ito, we don't need to run after the fattened calf. Hindi tayo magmamaktol over the fattened calf or pinatubangguya. But instead, we will be satisfied and overly satisfied with the Father. With the God who is always there for us. Sabi nga po nila, when God's hands is in our life, nobody can stop us from being blessed. When God's hands is in our life, nobody can stop us from being blessed. Sabi nga po ng isang kanta pa, "Ang Panginoon ang aking pastol, wala akong dapat ipangambang anuman. Hindi ako magkukulang." So my dear brothers and sisters, why bothered about the fattened calf? Bakit tayo bakit natin hahabulin? Yung pinatubangguya when we have God in our life? When we have Jesus in our life? Things may not go well, but Jesus is with us. Naalala ko po yung mga gawin natin pag usaping ganito. Minsan sa buhay natin, we keep running after the people who least care about us. Why don't we just stop, turn around and see who are running behind us? Yung hinahanap natin yung wala, pero hindi natin nakikita yung nandyan lang sa tabi natin. Yung meron tayong mahal, pero hindi naman tayo mahal. Yung pala, may masigit na nagmamahal na nandyan lang sa harap at tabi natin. Hindi natin napapansin kasi nga, pilit nating hinahabol yung pinatabang guya. We keep our focus on our problems of what we have lost. But all along, we have a bigger God who is just there pouring graces after graces. Minsan nga nakakalimutan na rin natin ang Panginoon na lagi lang palang nandyan sa tabi natin. And this is something that the elder son missed. Ito yung nawala sa kanya. Hinahanap niya yung pinatabang guya when in fact, he has all the blessing in the world through his father. Anong sabi ng kanyang ama? My son, you are here with me always. Everything I have is yours. Amen? Ganon din po naman sa atin, di ba? Pwedeng sabihin ng Panginoon, bakit ka naiinggit sa iba? Bakit mo tinitignan yung blessing ng iba? My son, my daughter, you are here with me always. Everything I have is yours. The diligent son missed the whole point. He grumbled. Nagmaktol siya over sa pinatabang guya, not realizing that the Father has been with him all along. Sa buhay po natin ng mga kapatid kay Kristo, marami din po tayong mga hindi inaasahang mga pangyayari at ganap sa ating buhay. Maaring hindi maganda, maaring masubok tayo. But please do not ever forget that all throughout, Jesus is at our side. Jesus is beside us. Amen? Wag na po nating habulin yung pinatabang guya kasi masigit po ang nandyan sa ating harapan, sa ating gilid, at sa ating tabi, at sa ating puso. Huwag po nating kalilimutan yon. In our Christian journey, may we not lose sight of the real prize. At sino po yung real prize natin? Ang ating Panginoong Jesucristo. May we take our eyes off the fattened calf. Huwag tayo masyadong mag-focus dun sa pinatubang guya that we are expecting. But instead, enjoy the greatest blessing of all. That is, being in the Father's presence, being with Jesus' presence, and being with God. Amen? Mas malaga po ang presensya ng Panginoon kaysa sa pinatabang guya. For your reflection, ano po ba yung mga pinatabang guya na hinahabol-habol natin at inaasam-asam? And then compared it to God. Then compared it with our faith in God. Then compared it with our loving God. Sino kaya ang mas kahabol-habol? Good morning po and God bless us all.
Thank you for joining us. View our past broadcast on the St. Peter Community YouTube channel and St. Peter Community Facebook page. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and hit the bell so you can be notified on our upcoming activities. Maraming salamat po at laging tandaan, unahin natin lagi ang Diyos.